What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, the infamous Matt. Welcome to the page. Today we'll be doing some college football 26 Dynasty mode. Please do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is new for me. I'm not a YouTuber, not used to this. So please, if you have any positive feedback, some I won't say negative, but some stuff that I could be better at in the comments, definitely let me know. Things that you guys would like to see on the page. This will be a journey for us. I'm hoping to grow a fan base, see how we can make the page grow, what heights we can reach. Ultimately, I will be playing college football 26, Madden 26 when that drops. But what I really want to do is build up to GTA 6, kind of get a foundation going for myself, get the page going. So please do subscribe. Like I said, I'm open to feedback. I'm going to be figuring some things out myself. My mic setup right now isn't the best, so I hope the sound quality isn't bad for you guys. I do have a good quality mic, but the setup and positioning for where it is to my face and then how the TV is just isn't the best. So that's kind of a work in progress, but nevertheless, let's get into this dynasty, get this page started. I'll go ahead and introduce the team here. So as you can see, we got Coach Infamous Matt rocking the Northern Illinois multiple offense playbook. That is new for me. I usually run a spread, but I kind of want to run some, get under center, run some single back, pistol, different things outside of the spread. So we'll be doing that. Then, of course, we'll run the 4-2-5 defensive playbook, because here, as you can see, we are the Temple Owls, if you recognize that T on the chest of Coach Matt. We'll be rocking with the Temple Owls for this dynasty mode, and our motto here is going to be DBU. We definitely want to push out the best defensive backs in the country. It's going to take us a while to get there for sure, but that's our motto, because an owl can turn its head like 180 degrees. It might be 360. I probably should have researched that, but an owl can turn his head around, take a look at you when it's facing forward. So that's what my DBs are going to be doing. They're going to be getting that head around, looking for the ball, trying to get picks. That's the goal, at least. Alma mater, of course, we got The Ohio State University. Shout out to my Buckeyes. Pipeline, of course, is then going to be Ohio. We're intense. Got the play sheet, because I'm going to be calling the plays. I'll run the show. And then moving on to the gear, you see the swag, of course. We got the long sleeve windbreaker. We are going to be switching it up throughout the year, depending on the weather, considering we're located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So might get some snow, so definitely going to have to switch it up. Now, I do have a confession to make. I'm not going to lie. As you can see, looking at the screen, it says 3-1, week 5, 2026. It's not the start of the 2025 season, and I ain't gonna lie, that's on me. I got a little impatient when I got the game. Started doing this rebuild on my own without the camera, without all the lights, camera action. But I did ultimately get the gear I needed to start trying to do this YouTube thing. So in my head, I wasn't trying to restart the dynasty over, because I already got some things rolling. I'm doing pretty good, and I had some really close games that I don't want to be for nothing. So ultimately, what I'll have to do most of the time in this episode 1 is get you guys caught up to speed, let you know kind of what happened in that first year, the team that we're working with this year, and then what happened in the 4 games that we did play so far. So starting off with what happened last year, as you can see, we went 5-7. Our goal was only to win 4 games, because as you can also see, Temple has been terrible since 2020. Over this 5-year span, they have not managed to get 4 wins, which is why we're taking over the Temple Owls, because we got to change that culture. Their stadium holds 65,000 people. They do play in the Eagle Stadium, Lincoln Financial Field. So we're going to turn them into a big college. No reason that stadium shouldn't be packed out. So that's what our goal is. In that span that we went 5-7, I will say I didn't play too many of the games. I did a lot of simulation, and then I might hop in if it was close, try to pull out the win. But so to be honest with you, season 1 don't really count. My biggest thing during season 1 was recruiting, which we're going to jump into in a second. But 5-7, so we did better. Got our job security. As you can see, we're safe. 3-1 this year. I'll go over the games that we played this year because we had some really good games that I wish I would have got on tape, but I didn't. So hopefully I could put on a show the rest of the season, keep you guys entertained. Before we get into the roster and what's been going on this year, I do want to show you guys a little bit of the history. So last year, the Clemson Tigers beat the Florida Gators. Coach Dabo Swinney got his 3rd national championship for the Clemson Tigers. So they're the defending national champs. Heisman Trophy winner last year was quarterback Colton Joseph from Old Dominion, which usually in videos I've seen has been Jeremiah Smith or Ryan Williams. But nope, we get Colton Joseph, quarterback from Old Dominion. So the Temple Owls are located in the American Conference, and that's where we will remain for maybe the majority of this dynasty. We might move to either the Big Ten or the ACC once we do become elite, but for now the American Conference is our future. Last year's American Conference winner was the USF Bulls, taking down North Texas. Before that, in real life, it was Army. Of course, they had that great season last year in real life. The Temple Owls have not won the American since 2016. 2016. So where we're at in our dynasty, because it is 2026, it's already been 10 years since they've not only won but been to the American Conference Championship. So a whole decade. So definitely got our work cut out for us. But to be honest, I know my capabilities. I'm gonna turn this thing around, and I'll say probably not this year, but definitely next year we'll be competing for that conference championship. I'm gonna promise you guys that. Just watch. Moving on to the roster, as you can see, we are a 1.5 star team. 73 overall, 71 offense, 76 defense. When I started the dynasty in 2025, the Temple Owls were 69 across the board, but we got them up a little bit through the portal, mostly, not so much through recruiting. Don't have too many true freshmen that are standouts, but I will go through the roster here, starting at quarterback. My guy Tramel Jones, redshirt freshman from Jacksonville, Florida. He's a dual threat, and so far this season, he's been a gem. Tramel is going to be the future. I do believe his skill caps were decent. Yeah, he has pretty good skill caps, so we can definitely get him up to probably a 92. I'll probably say a 92 just by looking at this, but we'll see how high it can really grow. But he is a redshirt freshman, so hopefully we don't lose him to the portal. His deal breaker is playing time, so he shouldn't be going anywhere. I don't see anybody surpassing him unless we can get another transfer that's significantly better or something like that. But I do want my quarterbacks to be able to run, so as you can see, they do all already have over 80 speed. Preferably I would like an 85 speed or higher. I really want to get some dudes with like a 90 though, but I don't want like any pure runners like Clay Adams, because you are playing quarterback, so you got to be able to throw that thing. Lane Shackleford is a true freshman that I brought in through recruiting last year. Not sure what the ceiling is for him. Let's take a look, because he might not be. Yeah, his ceiling's not very high at all. He should be able to get busy though. His elusiveness can get pretty high. Speed won't get too high. Yeah, he won't be too good for us, but we'll see what we can do. Moving on to running back, we have Hunter Smith. The running back room is a little weak, to be honest with you. The Carlos Young, see if he'll be our future. Yeah, his skill caps are pretty good, so the Carlos Young might progress nicely for us. Redshirt freshman. Hunter Smith, ain't too worried about him. He'll be out of here after this year. Kevion Mason, another redshirt freshman. Keenan Jones, I was expecting to be nice. As you can see, he's a true freshman. We do not have the red shirt on him. 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 91 agility. I mean, he's the best. 93 change of direction. He's the best, like most agile across the board. But we have a problem. He was a 4-star. I was able to pull a 4-star last year during recruiting. But it doesn't matter because he's basically maxed out. I mean, look at his IQ. Should he even be in college? Did he pass the ACT? I mean, how did he get here? How did he get here? IQ 2 notches and it's maxed out. Come on, man. And quickness, I mean, he'll be fast. I guess he'll be the fastest, but I mean, he'll be lucky to touch 80. With these skill caps, he will be lucky to touch 80. I'm kind of salty about that. Physicals, probably won't even really be able to get him any abilities. Yeah, I had high hopes for Keenan Jones, but he kind of pissed that all away. I mean, he's from Thomasville, Georgia. I don't know how the school system is in the South, but I ain't gonna diss nobody. But yeah. So running back wise, probably gonna have to I don't want to say adjust this. We did get another 4-star, 2 4-star running backs. Maybe we'll be RBU too, running back university and defensive back university. Oh yeah, so Calvin Noel is the 4-star running back we should be proud of. Quickness can be maxed out, elusiveness almost maxed out, power. Yeah. Calvin is going to be a problem. He'll definitely surpass Keenan in terms of touches. But what's his deal breaker? Let's see, because we don't playing style, so we'll have to definitely be running the ball, I believe. But moving on to wide receiver. Our wide receiver room is pretty treacherous right now. Not much to work with here. Definitely didn't really get anybody, any freshmen worth noting. As you can see, their overalls are all pretty low. I do want to focus on speed at receiver, with maybe one contested specialist, because I have played separate, offline dynasties with Ohio State, and I do really like the contested specialist archetype. Moving on to tight end, again, not much to see here. We got Ryder Cush, Conlon Green, and Daniel Everett. Daniel will probably be out of here because his playing time is an F. Pro potential, Conlon might leave us too, but we'll have Ryder and probably bring some guys in. Moving on to left tackle, we are pretty decent at this spot. Hopefully we can keep Luke Watson around another year. Should be able to with his deal breaker being playing time, but we'll be losing Linus Linderberg. Left guard, again, we're pretty decent. I mean, for where we're at, 1.5-star program, not too bad on the line so far. We'll be keeping Clint Clements around because his is playing time. I will say I don't plan on giving off tips on this channel necessarily. Just kind of peeping things as I see it. But sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. But if you really want to plan on keeping guys from transferring, you'll definitely want to look at the playing time and proximity to home as like 2 of the most controllables. Because playing time, you can just put a guy in throughout the season, even if he's not a starter, and you'll satisfy that. And then, of course, proximity to home is locked based on your location. But moving on to center, we only have one center, Johnny Kirkland, and he's not good. So probably going to be getting bull rushed a lot at the center position, which is going to suck, but we'll deal with it. Right guard, again, we are pretty solid here, but he is a senior. Jackson Pruitt will be leaving us after this year. Right tackle, we have redshirt sophomore Nair Daniels, whose deal breaker is playing time. So he should be playing his career out here with us. Picked up Jared Odell as a true freshman through recruiting last year. Not sure why Giacoby Hills is on the team if he's a 59 overall. That's not my guy. Didn't bring him in. At the left edge position, we got Samuel Kufel. Deal breaker is playing time, so again, he should be sticking around for his senior year as well. Not too much talent behind him. Definitely going to have to get in the portal and check out the recruiting board, see if we have edges on the recruiting board. Right edge, we have Kendall Jackson. Again, deal breaker is playing time, so he should be sticking around. He's already a 75 overall. Got Cade Veerling behind him and Tyrese Whitaker behind him. D tackle, we only got 3. Got Reggie Jones as the starter. Russell Sykes the 4th is behind him. Not much to see here as well. Moving on to the Sam, we got Willie Love as our starter. He should be sticking around because his deal breaker is playing time also. Earl Vincent behind him. Again, not much to see on this team. Mike, definitely want to try to keep 4 to 6 linebackers on the roster. Mike linebackers, I should say, just for depth. We do run a 4-2-5, so won't necessarily have too many linebackers on the field at a time. But I do want to keep the Mike depth between 4 to 6. So right now we're sitting pretty good with 4. But again, not much talent here. I mean, we got another 54 overall player, couple of true freshmen. Moving on to the Will, got a lot of depth here. Kenny Soares Jr. might stick around. Our pro potential right now is a B. We need a B minus, depending on how he progresses in the offseason. Well, actually, it shouldn't matter because he's a redshirt junior. So if he does get a lot of skill points and get bumped up, so his pro potential might increase, it won't matter because he'll be leaving anyway. Got a senior behind him, London Hall. Redshirt sophomore Tamir Robinson behind him, who also has a pro potential deal breakers. Interesting. Pro potential. Most of them have pro potential. That's kind of crazy. Moving on to corner. Let's take a look at our DBs because, again, remember the goal here at Temple is to be DBU. We want to shut stuff down. We don't want guys passing the ball on us. And as you can see with the playing style for Earl Culp, he has an F. We'll dive into that in a second because so far this year, we're not looking like DBU. It's been kind of disappointing. But back to the top of the depth chart, we got Trevor Holton. He did transfer in. Can't quite remember from where, but as you can see, he is a captain of this team. Do plan on sending Trevor to the league. Let's check out his skill cap, see how much better he can get. Ooh, so it's pretty much maxed out. He can get a little faster, better at catching, maybe a little more powerful. But he's pretty much maxed out in terms of coverage, which still isn't too bad. 83 zone. I do run a lot of zone over man. 90 man. 97 change of direction. Nice. But Trevor should still be like a 91 probably before it's all said and done. Like I said, we should be hopefully sending him to the league. Moving on behind him, we got Jet White, red shirt freshman. So Jet hopefully will be sticking around for us for years to come, finishing his career up here. Got a little bit better to go in man. Zone is 88. I can live with that. I'm not worried about the awareness. Behind him, we have a senior, Avery Powell. Another redshirt freshman, Earl Culp. And redshirt sophomore down here, Adrian Lang. So we've got some depth at corner. Maybe a few more corners than I'd like to have on the team. But we'll make do with it, of course, because obviously we're not past our 85 player limit. Moving on to safety, we got Micah Strickland. Now, I know without even having to check, my boy transferred from TCU. Redshirt freshman transferred from TCU. And when I tell y'all, he's already been making an impact this season. And I'm so salty that y'all didn't get to see it. I mean, he's been forcing fumbles. He forced the fumble, recovered the fumble. We're talking about on the goal line. Like, Micah Strickland, I fully expect to be a star player for us. He has a star dev trait. Already got some physical abilities. 91 speed, 94 acceleration, 91 man. Yeah. But again, we're going to touch on the playing style because we got to fix that if we ever plan on keeping Micah Strickland and some of these other guys. Behind him, we have Cody DeCambra. I do have him at the sub linebacker position a lot. It's kind of what the game did, but I don't really feel the need to change it because he's been balling. So I'm just kind of going to leave it where it is. Moving on to safety, we got Kerry Brown, another guy who came to us through the transfer portal, 89 overall, but our playing style is killing our chances of keeping him. He is another captain on the team. Then we got Zyle Powell behind him and Damian Steed, maybe, I don't know. Not much to see with him though. Kickers, we got Carl Harden rocking number 98, of course. Lucas Glassburn rocking number 99 because my kickers will not be in nothing sweet. Moving on to punter, we got Dante Atten wearing number 37, the senior, so we'll need to replace him this year also. Forgot to mention Tramel Jones Jr., of course, is a captain as well. Quarterbacks on my team will need to be a captain or you won't be on this team. So this is going to be a bit of a longer episode. Before we get into what we've been doing so far this season and play our first game, I do want to walk you guys through the recruiting board, kind of show you, the commits we do already have, plus the guys we're targeting. And then actually, before we do play the first game, I do want to go over the coaching tree as well, because I am a level 22. So I'll kind of show you guys what tree I chose. I'm an elite recruiter, but I'll show you kind of how that's all playing out and what we've unlocked so far. But looking at the recruiting board, we do have one quarterback targeted, Alex Flynn. His throw power is 85, 80 speed, dual threat. Again, we're not looking for anybody to replace Tramel. Alex is a gem, so he might progress nicely for us. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get him scheduled for a visit against Rice. Our pro potential. Does Temple send quarterbacks to the league? I need to double check that. Pro potential is a B-. Then at nobody at running back, of course, no fullback, so useless. Moving on to receiver, we have Jared Roseboom, already committed to us, the speedster from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, hometown kid, 90 speed already, which will be nice. Should be able to get that up. And then Britton Buggs is a gem from Germantown, Maryland, 82 speed, but he's 6'5", 190, so I can maybe live with that. Might move him to tight end, put some weight on him, move him to tight end with 84 catching traffic. That's not bad, but that 82 speed is atrocious. I'm not looking forward to that. Underneath him, we got David Ramczyk, who we should get. We're first in line for him. Sean Durbin, 2-star, still first in line for him. And Mike Burns, second in line for him. Probably going to get in a recruiting battle with Virginia. No tight ends on the recruiting board, but we do got a couple of tackles, one right tackle, one left tackle. First up is John Condren. Definitely should be locking him up. Rutgers is nowhere close, so should be able to bring him home. He's the agile archetype. That is probably what I'll be having most of my linemen be, if not well-rounded, then agile. I do like to run a lot of inside zone run plays, so I will say the blocking in this game is pretty bad, so I don't feel like the blocking archetypes match too much, because people like to say, oh, you need a high finesse, pass block finesse to stop the finesse moves, and it's all BS. I'm not gonna go on a rant shitting on EA, but blocking in this game, no, it's not it at all. Yeah, so y'all might see me spaz out in the game about some of these blocks or lack thereof blocks, but regardless, we got John Condren, and then we have Frederick Norwood behind him. His pass block finesse is significantly better, but he will be a JUCO transfer player if we're able to lock him up. As you can see, we're third, so we might not even get him. He'll probably commit to Virginia, which might suck. Moving on to guard, we do have left guard Cameron Hireman, who we should be able to lock up, and Shakir Morrison, who we should also be able to lock up. For whatever reason, Rutgers is like targeting a lot of our players. I guess Rutgers is pretty close to Philly, but yeah, might have to start a rivalry with Rutgers. At the center spot, we got Melvin Doxson. Again, should be able to lock him up. We're the only ones that offered my boy so far. At the edge, we have James Sheed. Again, not sure how to pronounce that name. Put some more points on him just to see if we can bring him in. Probably should scout that boy first. That's the problem with not having as many hours as a lower star program. Let's stop the scouting there. Scott Grant McKinnon, the edge, we also are eyeballing. Looks like he has better stats than James. So let's go ahead and put some more points on Grant. And then D tackle, we're not scouting anybody. Greg Biggers, He's a lurker, so again, I need to touch on that playing style next, actually, because he doesn't want anything to do with Temple right now, even though we're the only ones who offered him a scholarship, because our playing style is terrible. We get the ball passed on us all the time. Jamal Dahl, will probably lose him. Tavon Motley, again, wants nothing to do with this. And 4-star Byron Slayton. We are first in line for him, but if we don't fix this playing style, he doesn't want anything to do with it. So definitely got to get it under control for Byron, because he's a 4-star. I'm not even going to scout a 4-star because we just could use him. Nobody at the mic, because remember, we had plenty of depth at mic. But at corner, we do have a couple of guys, even though we had a lot of depth at corner as well. Nathan Ringo doesn't want anything to do with us because that playing style. But Jabari Myers has a second, even though we'll probably lose him to Michigan State. Free safety, we got Martin Hammer, because he should be able to bring the hammer. He's a gem coming from JUCO. See, man coverage 75, zone 72, so he should be pretty decent once he gets here. Should be able to lock him up. We're the only ones who have offered him a scholarship. Strong safety, we have Kevin Fuentes, only ones who offered him a scholarship as well, so that should be an easy lock. Even with the playing style being the F, if nobody else offers him, we should be able to still lock that up. All right, so moving on to that playing style, I told you guys we do got to take a look at that. We give up 301 defensive pass yards a game. Through 4 games of the season, we've given up 301 passing yards a game. For as much as I'm talking about us wanting to be DBU and all this and all that, we got to change it, or we ain't going to be able to keep no DBs. We ain't going to be able to recruit no DBs who have, the playing style deal breaker, because it's an F. We're 127th out of 136 total teams in FBS, I believe. 127th. F. That's terrible. Terrible. I mean, look at the players we have that are considering transferring. Kerry Brown, Micah Strickland, my guys, my safeties are thinking about leaving. I can't have that, man. I can't have it. So we definitely got to turn this around. That'll be our main priority, to be honest. Taking a look at our schedule this year, very first game of the season, we faced FCS Northwest, and we put a beat down on them, 56-16, getting that win. Game 2, we played our rival Penn State at home, and this game was so close. We actually led for most of the game, and then some turnovers, we let them tie it up, and then they ended up getting an interception after they scored a touchdown to go up. We did have a chance to go down the field and tie it up, try for overtime, but Tramel Jones threw an interception, and that was all she wrote. Stats for this game: Tramel, he had 2 interceptions, not a good passing game by any means. Rushing wise, we did okay. Hunter Smith has 77 yards. Keenan Jones, who, like I told y'all, I've been trying to push, had 45 yards on 11 carries. Not too bad, but he did fumble the ball as well. Receiving, Lamar Johnson Fuller had 8 catches. That's a lot. I don't think I realized he had 8 catches. Keenan Jones, running back, had 4. So as you can see, he can do a little bit of both. Moving on to the defense, Micah Strickland has 16 tackles. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want my safety having 16 tackles. 16. That means they were getting to the second level a lot. I mean, third level, really, past the linebackers even. So definitely we're like running all over us, or at least catching a lot of passes for our safety to have 16 tackles. As a matter of fact, taking a look at the Penn State quarterback, Ethan Grunkenmeyer, he did have 388 passing yards on us. That's flat out embarrassing. I don't care if it's Penn State, Ohio State, Oregon, Texas. I don't care how big of a program you are. 388 passing yards is no good. Taking a look at FCS Northwest. See how many yards they passed for. I know Tramel Jones went crazy. 295 yards and 5 passing touchdowns. He really killed them. No interceptions. That was a great game. I can't check the stats for the FCS team, which kind of sucks, but they probably passed all over us as well. Played Coastal Carolina. This Coastal Carolina game went to like 6 overtimes, I believe, because it got to the point where we had to go for 2, which is why the score is 49-47. But this game was crazy. Again, I'm so sorry that I wasn't recording, wasn't trying to do this YouTube thing at the time that I played this game. But again, that's why I didn't want to restart this Dynasty, because I already had some great games. I already like the players I'm having. I like the direction we're going in. So I figured I'll just pick up where I was. And then the Georgia Southern game was the last game that we played. Barely beat them 37-34. We did let them start to come back. Let me go ahead and open this up. 298 yards again thrown on us by Brad Jackson of Georgia Southern. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Tramel Jones had 4 interceptions. Again, that's why they started to come back, because he had 4 interceptions. Even though he had 4 touchdowns, he threw 4 picks, man. I don't know how I didn't bench him, but I kind of do like Tramel Jones, so he'll probably get a lot of grace from me. And we still won, so it's not the worst. To back it up to that crazy Coastal Carolina game, we got passed on for 337 yards and 5 touchdowns by MJ Morris. The Coastal Carolina quarterback, he absolutely killed us in the air. That is unacceptable. Looking at the rest of the season, our next game is at USF down in Tampa, a 5 o'clock game. Then we have a bye week, and then we move on to Army, Rice, UTSA, UAB, Navy, Florida Atlantic, and Memphis. So definitely have a winnable schedule. Our hardest game was Penn State, and we already got that out the way, and we only lost by a touchdown. So long as we don't throw 4 interceptions anymore against teams like Georgia Southern, 1-3 Georgia Southern, we should be okay. I know I said conference championship next year, 2027, but we might just get to that American Conference Championship in 2026. Only time will tell. Something I do want to touch on real quick as well is I did go ahead and do some conference realignment after that first year. So taking a look at the Big Ten, I did take it back to the Big Ten and took out those Pacific Atlantic Conference teams I removed them from the Big Ten. So Oregon, USC, Washington, and UCLA are all gone. They don't belong in the Big Ten. Don't know why that happened in real life. Doesn't make sense, but whatever. So Big Ten is just back to how it was before last season, or whenever those Pac-12 teams joined the Big Ten. So with that being said, that means the Pac-12 is back. Pac-12 has USC, Arizona State, Washington, UCLA, Arizona, Stanford, because why was Stanford ever in the ACC? Literally made no sense. Oregon, San Diego State, Oregon State, California, Washington State, and Fresno State. So Fresno State and San Diego State are new additions to the Pac-12. Move them out the Mountain West. And then I don't believe I did anything else. In the MAC, actually, I think I put, UMass and UConn were added to the MAC. Because I do believe that UConn will be added in real life here sometime soon. So I figured I might as well go make that change. ACC is back to just being the ACC for the most part. I don't think I touched the Big 12 either, because I'm fine with Utah staying in the Big 12. I feel like that makes sense. Not mad at that. Don't feel a need to put them back in the Pac-12. Cincinnati also can, of course, stay. Colorado also doesn't need to go back to the Pac-12. I feel like it makes sense for them to be in the Big 12 also. Now that we got that all out the way, got you guys caught up to speed, we're ready to hop into Game 5 of the season against the USF Bulls. Go ahead and show off how good my stick skills are and get some gameplay going for y'all.
Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to
Here we go, down in Tampa, Florida, ready to face the Bulls. Not too scared of them at all.
And the clash that we have in store today. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the Temple Owls taking on the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys,
And here come the Temple Owls running out in the all white. Again, led by Coach Infamous Matt. further ado, let's get this thing cracking. One thing I didn't go over is we are running 9-minute quarters. I'll probably bump that up to 10. We do have the accelerated clock on, so I probably should go over some of the settings. Like I said, I'm new to the whole YouTube thing though, so forgive me for a little bit of the messiness throughout the game. Lining up in the shotgun, we got Tramel Jones, Keenan Jones next to him. Looking for a little RPO action, and we're not going to get anywhere. Only get a yard there. But it's not too bad. We're coming out 2nd and 9. Things are starting off a little slow, but we ain't too worried about it. Pretty much used to this, pretty much how the whole season will go. But we hit the big tight end for the first down. That is a big tight end in the nasty number 30. But Green gets us our first down. First down of the game. Coming up 1st and 10. Tramel Jones will keep it, and he doesn't have the best speed, but he is going to pick up yet another first down. Break a tackle and almost break another one, but he gets put down hard by number 51 from USF. Moving on to another 1st and 10 now across midfield. We're going to cut up the field for a gain of 2 by Hunter Smith. Not much going there. 2nd and 8. Looks like they might be in the cover 1. Got, who's this open? Everhart for another first down. And we might just be having our way with the USF Bulls. Doesn't look like they'll really be able to keep up with us offensively. But again, can we not have them pass for almost 400 yards like everybody else has? Snap of the ball, we'll have, Johnson Fuller coming across the field, hitting him with a nasty spin move, picking up yet another first down for the Temple Owls. And now we're into the red zone on the 14-yard line. Let's see if we can go ahead and punch it in. Taking a shot to the end zone. Not going to make it. Good defense there by the USF Bulls. Kind of had them open. Didn't really have the best pass. So it is what it is. It's only 2nd and 10. Still in field goal range. Nobody really open. Tramel Jones is going to scramble out wide again. He is not fast. That, like I said, I want a quarterback who can run. He might have 2 carries for 24 yards, but he doesn't have. He should have got in there. We need more speed at the quarterback position, but I digress. Good job, Tramel. Look like we got jet motion coming across the formation. Going to give it a pass to Everhart, who goes nowhere. It is 4th and 3. Will the Temple Owls be aggressive and go for it? Or will they kick the field goal? Let's see. It does look like that Owl offense is coming back onto the field in the shotgun formation on 4th and 3 on the 7-yard line. Will this come back to bite them in the butt later? Or will they be able to punch it in or at least pick up another first down on this drive?
On 4th down, going to the air.
Oh, and he dropped it in the end zone. I mean, I don't even think that was who Tramel should have thrown the ball to. I can't believe they went for it after such a good drive and kind of gave USF all the momentum back. But here we are on defense again. Like I said, we do have DeCambra in at the sub linebacker position because he's a safety that can cover. Throwing out to number 85, pick up a 4. Ooh, okay. So the USF Bulls are going to run some hurry up offense on us. Hate when teams run hurry up. And we got to be ready for it. 31 coming up for the USF Bulls, running more hurry up again. I think I'm going to bring pressure this time, see if we can get to him, keep him off balance. Get those corners pressing. Blitzing the DB off the side. And we're going to stop him. Nice cut tackle. Stop him for a loss of 4. That is going to be a 3 and out for the USF Bulls. Go ahead and give it back to the Temple Owls. So ultimately it didn't bite him in the butt going for it on 4th and 3. But now let's see if their offense can actually get some points on this next drive. Stewart is going to field the punt and get nowhere. Moving on to drive number 2 for the Temple Owls, coming out in more shotgun. Let's see if we'll throw some passes and keep it on the ground. Another pass to Everhart, which is dropped. Yeah, let's put it on the ground. We haven't really run the ball too much, so probably should get in our running back's hand a little bit, stop passing so much. There we go. Big old hole up the middle. Not enough speed to get to the first down. A little disappointed in Keenan. Should have had that first down there, but whatever. 3rd and 2 from the 45-yard line. Let's see if we can get this first down. Tramel's going to keep it and pick up the first down and much, much more, getting us to the 35-yard line. Even though he's a little slow, he's doing a pretty good job running the ball, making the right reads and whatnot. So I can't be too mad at that. 1st and 10, we get nowhere. Moving on to a 2nd and 10 after not getting anything, just hitting the back of our lineman on that last play. Going to put it back in the air, have another crosser. I feel like that almost could have been intercepted, but shout out to the receiver for catching the pass. Another 3rd and short, 3rd and 3. Let's see if we can get the first down and maybe even get into the red zone on this next play. Tight end coming across. Those drag routes are always going to be open, and we do get into the red zone as well as get the first down. So I can't be too mad at that. Let's try to get some points here in this first quarter. Lined up at the 17-yard line. One safety high. Let's see what we can do with this. Yeah. Deserve that, I guess. That's a problem I have, though. Why didn't this is a problem I have with this game. Why didn't my receiver go for the ball? I mean, he's why is he still running out of bounds? I thought they were supposed to fix that in the update, where if you tried to user a guy, he was like not going for the ball. But I mean, he didn't even jump, and I'm hitting Y. He doesn't go for the ball at all. So we do end up throwing a pick, killing our drive once again. And I pretty much feel like that's how a lot of the season is going to go, putting us in close games that shouldn't necessarily be close, but we just make too many mistakes. Defense back out on the field now. USF Bulls starting from their 5-yard line. Let's see if we can force another 3 and out. So drop back to pass here, and the linebacker is too shallow in his coverage. So they are going to pick up the first down, nearly 30 yards gained on that play. And, of course, they're running the hurry-up offense again, but we're going to bring some pressure on this first down play. Quarterback got to make some adjustments, I guess. Bring in the pressure. Can we get him? No, don't get the sack, but we do stop them for no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage for the USF Bulls. Not phased at all yet by that hurry-up offense. Like I said, well, I guess we'll be forcing the 3 and out, but see if we can get them off the field pretty quickly here again. Yes, so we do get the sack. Samuel Kofel picking up the first sack of the day for the Temple Owls, making this a 3rd and 16 for the USF Bulls. And I'll tell you right now, as a head coach, I don't want anybody converting anything longer than a 3rd and 10. I'll be generous. Anything past the 3rd and 10, goal all season is to have nobody converting on those. And they're going to throw a short and definitely not convert, only pick up 4. 4th and 12, so we will be getting that ball back. 3rd drive now for the Temple Owls, back out on the field. Tramel Jones is cold. I mean, oh my goodness. He almost threw another pick. I see why he's cold. We might have to sit Tramel on the bench and let him heat up. Let him maybe get a little bit mad. Let him make better decisions, because that was not a good pass, but there was some pressure in his face. So tight end dragging across the field again. Maybe we need some more speed at tight end, because boy, it looked like he was running through quicksand trying to get to the other end of the field. And he dropped the ball, so definitely a lot of work to do with this team. 3rd and 10 for the Temple Owls. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we got a man wide open. Bad pass, but he is going to catch it. That's Hunter Smith, the running back, coming out the backfield, picking up the first down. 1st and 10. We'll go ahead and snap the ball before the quarter ends. Try to get some more yards. Yep, get across midfield, and we will. Yet another first down for the Temple Owls. Let's go ahead and get some points. Even if it's not a touchdown, we definitely need a field goal there. -6 rushing yards is flat out embarrassing. But that's what we're trying to do. Embarrass teams.
defenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
Starting the second quarter off now. It is 1st and 10. We're on our 37-yard line. Look at the shadow casted over the stadium. I love the dynamic lighting in this game. I will say it's a big difference. Who we have open? Nobody. Almost had it picked off by the D lineman there. As we have pressure all in our face. Maybe it's time to put the ball back on the ground. Give our quarterback a break for his wear and tear kicks in. Gain of 5 yards there by Hunter Smith. Not a bad run at all. It brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Temple Owls. Still should be in field goal range, but definitely want to pick up a first down because we want a touchdown. Probably should have hit the man running the whip route there, running to the sideline, because that sack put us out of field goal range. So again, no points here for the Temple Owls, as we'll be punting the ball away back to the USF Bulls. Pretty good punt there. Let's see how much of a bounce it takes. Just barely rolls into the end zone. Probably should have put a little backspin on that to stop that. But the USF Bulls will take over yet again. Looks like they'll be spreading us out in this formation. On the screen, and we're not going to get to him, but we will hit him low. Hit him low. Back in the hurry up. Let's run some more cover one. So far today, I've been really impressed with our defense. Definitely not getting passed on, getting a lot of stops. It's really the offense that's struggling today. Good way to come up and make the tackle. Bring some pressure. Yeah, we'll bring some pressure. Yeah, that's another 3rd and 1, 4th and 3. Go ahead and give us the ball back. I'm really impressed with the defense today. It's like they know we started the YouTube channel, so they're really trying to put on a show. Not calling a fair catch because we just want to try to do something, but we won't do anything. All right, offense. Let's please see if we can put some points on the board this drive. Not much going there. Just going to throw the ball away as the pressure was all over Tramel Jones. He's going to start feeling it sooner or later throughout this game if he keeps getting hit like that. 2nd and 10. Let's go ahead and run it up the middle with Hunter Smith. Nice juke move there. Made it 3rd and inches. I really thought it. Oh, we got an injury. Eric King is injured. Let's see if he'll be able to make a return. See how bad the injury is. Let the training staff check on him. Meanwhile, we've got a 3rd and inches from the 40-yard line. Definitely got to try to pick up the first down here. Keep this drive alive. And we're not going to pick it up. We're actually going to lose 3 yards. Good news is Eric King will be able to come back into the game. Taking a look at this replay, man. I mean, I guess the guard just pulled way too slow. Yeah, I mean, guard just pulled too slow. I won't chalk that up as like an animation problem. He's just slow. Left guard pulled way too slow. Didn't get hands on anybody. Linebacker saw it from the very start. So we'll be punting the ball yet again. See if we can go ahead and pin them deep. But I do have plenty faith in the defense to go ahead and get another stop as our offense tries to figure their shit out. First and 10. Running some cover 4 at him. Oh, I read that. Okay. Good breakup by the camera there. 2nd and 10 coming up for the USF Bulls. They can't get anything going against this Temple Owls defense. You love to see it. Oh, bad angle there, bad angle. But we still were able to stop them at the line of scrimmage because we are a scrappy team. 3rd and 10. You guys already know the motto. They will not be converting this. I can almost guarantee it. Let's see what you got, USF. Oh, no, they do. That's what I get for talking all that smack. They brought me right out of my zone with the little crosser. I should know better than that to be chasing little crossers on the 3rd and 10, but whatever. 1st and 10. Gonna run the ball again and get nowhere. Gets absolutely blown up by the edge there, making it 2nd and 12 after being tackled for a 2-yard loss. Who was that? That was Jackson. We're definitely gonna have to Thought he was going to hit the tight end coming across. But instead, they are tackled at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 12. Let's see if we can actually go ahead and get a stop here with some cover 3. Definitely don't want them to get any scores on this. Diving at ankles. Man, why would we act like we couldn't tackle? And it looks like they are going to go for it. 4th and 2, the Bulls have some balls. They're going to go for it. And we're going to press and stop them. Why would they think they could go for it and get it on this Temple Owls defense? No, we've been stopping them all day. Nothing new on that 4th and 2. So the Owls will be back out on offense, taking over from their the Bulls' 46-yard line, already on the other side of the 50. Another guy, I love that play. Hit come across the middle of the field. We hit Everhart again. We got to keep it moving, man. There's 4 minutes left in this first half. Got to get some points on the board. So far, this has been a defensive game all the way. Roll out a little bit. See if we have anybody open. Should have thrown that away. Tramel Jones, don't know why he held onto it. And he got himself hurt. Limping off the field is quarterback Tramel Jones. We'll see if he'll be able to come back in today. But with that being said, we do have the backup. I believe it's Eli Baggs, quarterback number 0 on the 3rd and 13. That is a terrible down for a backup to come in. He does make the completion, but not nearly enough for that first down. Good news, though, we will be able to get Tramel Jones back in for our next drive. Hopefully, he's not too banged up. He can still make some plays for us. This time, I did put some backspin on it. Let's see what our punter can do. Oh, I swear that almost touched the Bull player, but if the ref say it didn't, we'll start this, they'll start the drive from the 13-yard line. And we'll be looking to get yet another stop. Might just pitch a shutout. First down for the Bulls. Haven't had too many of those today, so I'm not worried. Don't believe they've been across midfield either, so we're still in pretty good shape. Just gotta tighten up a little bit. Oh, good play action. Oh, the ball's loose, scooped up. Jackson, oh, we're gonna get in the big man touchdown, scoop and score. Leave it up to the defense to get us on the board first. The way this game has been going, go ahead, flex on him, my boy. Yeah, go ahead, show us the replay, EA. We need to see that one again. The fans can't believe it. Slap your head, man. It's frustration, I get it. Quarterback got absolutely blown up there. The ball pops loose and scooped up. Big man going to get the touchdown, diving into the end zone. Temple Owls are on the board first. You love to see it. Defense wins championships, I promise you. So right back out on defense are the Temple Owls after that scoop and score, putting us on the board first in this first half, and they're not going to be able to run for anything as they lose a yard there. Just you're better off putting it back in the air, USA. If you're not going to be able to get anything running the ball on us today. And they do put it in the air only for a gain of 4 as Jet White makes his 3rd tackle of the game. 3rd and 7 coming up. Let's see. We'll run some cover 4. See if we can go ahead and get set as they still shift around. Let's get the ball back, man. Let's try to go up by 2 touchdowns before the end of the first half. Back across the field. Okay, that was a good play call, not gonna lie. So they will pick up the first down. Still not across midfield yet, so let's go ahead and try to get a stop. Don't even want these guys in field goal range as they run the hurry up. Throwing the deep shot. Jet White knocking that away, saying not on me. Who do you think I am? Smacking that away. Great swat there by Jet White, making this a 2nd and 10, 2-2-2 on the game clock. Big hole there as we kind of got blown up, and they'll get across midfield for the first time today. So we got to tighten up a little bit, getting a little too close to field goal range. Don't want any points on the board for the Bulls today. Bringing some pressure here on 1st and 10. See if they snap it before the 2-minute timeout, and they will. Doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and stop them for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Defense is continuing the ball. It's like they can hear me through the game. User on Micah Strickland for the first time today. Playing some hook curl zone with him. They love those curl routes, but he ran that one a little bit too. Coming back to the quarterback a little bit too much, making it 3rd and 3 with the tackle there. See if we can get the stop. Oh, man, they snapped that before I could make my adjustments. Oh, no, I was right under that. Not where I was trying to go, though. I was honestly running out to the running back in the flat, but regardless, they will convert and get the first down here on our 34-yard line. Stop. No. I see it, but I reacted a little bit too late. Maybe if we have a faster linebacker, we can get those. Excuse me, we can get those in the future. Bulls will call a timeout here on 2nd and 8 to stop the clock a little bit because they're going to try to get a touchdown, you would imagine. But at this point, we got to try to force a turnover or a field goal. And big play down the field as they make the pass inside the 10-yard line. Call another timeout. They're getting closer and closer and closer to the end zone. Just like that scoop and score on the last drive really woke them up. We got to try to keep them out here. And we get another sack. 3rd sack of the game, pushing them all the way back to the 18-yard line, making this a long 2nd and goal. Love to see that. I mean, if we can push them back further, we'll make it a harder field goal because nothing is automatic. They run a screen play and we're not really ready for it. Definitely going to get some yards on that, and they get out of bounds to stop the clock. Back up to the 12, but it's 3rd and goal, so it's pretty much end zone or bust here. End zone or field goal. It's 3rd and 12, coming across on slants, throwing it out to the flats, and we're not going to let him get in. And we tackle him inbounds. We'll go ahead and burn the timeout, see what we can do when we get the ball back after they attempt this field goal. After the field goal and the return, we have 16 seconds, 2 timeouts from our own 23-yard line to try and move down the field and to field goal position. We do have the tight end, a little bit underthrown there by Tramel Jones, who might still be banged up from earlier, so he couldn't really put as much on that as he'd like. So that is going to bring up a 2nd and 10 with 11 seconds left. If we don't get maybe 20 yards on this play, probably just going to run it on 3rd down. Don't want any stupid unnecessary turnovers, and I spoke too soon. Wow, with 6 seconds left, Tramel Jones is absolutely killed back there. Fumbles the ball, scooped up, but the USF defender must have had his knee on the ground because they blew the play dead. Nevertheless, they are going to go ahead and get a field goal out of this one. Lesson learned. Next time there's like 16 seconds left in the half, I'm just going to go ahead and take a knee. Just gave him 3 free points. Checking out the halftime comparison. Pretty even across the board. 3 sacks, definitely a defensive game. The USF Bulls have forced 2 turnovers from us. We did force 1 from them, which was the most important, that scoop and score that has us up by 1. 7-6 at the half. A defensive game. Probably going to be much like that in the second half, but me personally, I'm hoping to open up this offense, but we just have a lot of work to do in this rebuild. Even with the dynamic lighting in this game, you can see that this has turned into a night game as the Bulls come out here in the first half. 1st and 10. Going to pancake our linebacker and pick up the first down, getting the ball out to the 30-yard line. Running more of that hurry-up offense. See if their coach was able to hype them up. And maybe they had a pep talk about running the football, because here in the second half, they are doing a lot better running the football than they were in the first half. And they'll try to keep it up, but we'll stop them there back at the line of scrimmage for a 3rd and 1. So you know what we're going to do on 3rd and 1. We're going to bring the pressure, bring the cornerbacks up, get in their face, blitz, and they do make the pitch and pick up the first down. We were all over that, but just not containing the edge there, so they do get the first down and keep the drive alive.
makes the right read, gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill.
Yeah, they were going to break some tackles because I'm definitely trying to rip the ball. So definitely going to force another turnover. Nevertheless, another first down here for the USF Bulls. Man dragging across the field. I see it every time, but I'm reacting a little bit too slow. I got to get used to recording and playing at the same time and talking and all that. It is a little bit weird, but once I really get it cracking, y'all will see me picking those off, taking them to the crib, hopefully. But we'll get there. We'll get there. 3rd and 2 coming up. Not going to bring pressure this time, but we are going to play some man, and we probably should have brought pressure because look at the quarterback trying to run all over us. Who does he think he is? Try to put the hit stick on him, but we got to hit the weight room. He did not go anywhere. It's audible to some cover 3. They have a 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Come across the middle, and I see it every time. We got to get, if I can get faster linebackers that have the lurker archetype, I'm picking those off, I promise you. I promise you, because I'm trying to bait them, but I'm going too far up the field. Too slow coming back downfield. 2nd and 5. And 13. Quarterback's going to keep it, but we were ready for it that time. 3rd and 9 coming up. Let's see if we can hold them here, as they're going to try to spread the defense out. Don't like the formation they're in, but they're going to run it. They do spread it. We don't have anybody in the middle of the field, but it doesn't matter. You're not running for 9 yards on us on the 3rd and 9. 4th and 2 coming up, and it looks like they are electing to go for it again. So 4th and 2. This time we are going to bring pressure, get in their face, expect them to run up the middle, and we push him forward. So for whatever reason, Alu comes through, tries to put the hit stick on him. Instead, pushes them forward toward that 1st down. Great balance by the running back. Alu, count your days. You might not be on the team next year, my boy. That was terrible linebacker play. So now, after that conversion, it is 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Let's try to keep him out the end zone. No touchdowns. Spinning off of everything. We're trying to lower the boom, but these running backs are just so shifty, so agile. These hit sticks just don't affect them. So now it is 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. They're going to try to run it in, and they are. Running back's going to hit the cutback. Touchdown, Bulls. Now we have a real problem on our hands. Look at the light show going in the stadium. That's pretty cool. It's my first time actually seeing that in game. I haven't experienced that. That's cool. But what's not cool is them going for 2, trying to make it a 7-point game. You got to stop them here. I knew it was play action, but we brought pressure. Not really. We were in cover 3, but we were able to go ahead and get there and get the stop. It is 7-12, failed 2-point conversion. Oh, yeah, we're not taking that out at all. Let's see if this offense can finally do something for us, man. We have to get points here because our defense is not going to score for us again. So, got to make something happen. Tramel, you got to shake it off, but you are banged up, my boy. We're taking Tramel out, putting Eli Bags back in, because Tramel is only going to be detrimental to the team if he's not at least 80-85% able to go. But he is able to throw a little short curl there. Bringing up a 2nd and 5, very manageable, but we do have the backup back out here, Eli Bags, as Tramel Jones needs to heal. He probably won't come back in this game. Hunter Smith picks up the 1st down there. Nice cut up the field, giving us hope. Probably going to need to run a little bit of passing, but mix in the run a little bit better. Eli's kind of fast. No. Oh, I thought that was going to get picked off. Got a little bit greedy there. Probably just should have thrown it away. But whatever. It's 2nd and 10. We're fine with a 2nd and 10. Let's run some RPO. See if we can free up Johnson Fuller or hand it off to Keenan Jones. We got Johnson Fuller. Great block down the field by his receiver. Probably should have lowered the shoulder to try to get that 1st down. But 3rd and 1, I will take it all day. Last time we had a 3rd and short, though, we did try to run the ball. They were all over it. But I really don't feel confident passing the ball just yet. So we are going to run it and have a nice hole, pick up the 1st down. get across midfield to the other 48-yard line. 1st and 10 as we near the close of the 3rd quarter here. Let's try to get some points. Oh, we had a man, but somehow number 30 on USF had eyes in the back of his head, or he must have known that he blew his coverage and got on his horse. Was able to go ahead and break that pass up, bringing up a 2nd and 10. Got a guy coming in motion here. It's Stewart. Let's see what we got here drawn up. Everhart open. Picking up the first. No, they're not going to give him the first down. We have yet another 3rd and inches here from the 38-yard line. Definitely got to pick this one up. Got the stadium rocking a little bit, but it's not a packed out house, so USF isn't going to get us with the home field advantage effects as we get the first down. Good run by Keenan Jones there. Picking up the first down, keeping this drive alive, moving slowly but surely down the field. Had the tight end, but he does not have the best hands, and he's jumping for passes he doesn't need to jump for, so he's going to go ahead and drop that one, making it 2nd and 10. Not going to put the ball on the ground here. We are going to try to pass again. We love Everhart coming across the field there, man. Picking up another catch, getting us another first down. He has 6 catches, 66 yards today. Having a really good game today is Everhart. 1st and 10 from the 16. Definitely want a touchdown here. And we're going to get 2 yards, making it 2nd and 8. Not bad, but definitely want to see more of a run play. 2nd and 8. We're going to run it again with Hunter Smith as he picks up 3 yards, making it 3rd and 5. Not much going in the run game so far. Not going to put it on the ground again on the 3rd and 5 because, like I said, we're not trying to play trestle ball and settle for a field goal. Definitely want to be aggressive and try to get a touchdown. Put the running back in motion and absolutely nowhere to go. All right, take a look at this replay. Let me know if I'm tripping. Left guard's not doing anything. He doesn't double with anything. Doesn't double help anybody. Safety, excuse me. The center just gets beat, which I'm not mad at that. He just got beat, but the left guard isn't helping with anything. He's just standing there. I mean, he's too slow to pull. He's not aware enough to help his center out. Putting the pressure all in Eli Bag's face. Can't step up. Can't do anything. Making it 4th and 5. And this time around, we are going to go ahead and take the field goal. Hopefully we can make it. And we should be making it. It's good. Making it 10-12. We are very much so still in this game. Have plenty faith in the defense to get another stop. And hell, I'll even take it if the offense can go down and kick another field goal because it'll give us the lead. After the kickoff, 1st and 10 for the USF Bulls on their own 22. Let's go ahead and try to force a 3 and out. Quarterback's going to keep it, but he's so slow. Not sure why they run the option with that slow-ass quarterback. 2nd and 11 as we tackle him for a loss. They're going to spread us out again, but you're not going to fool us. We do have a middle linebacker in the middle of the field as the quarterback scrambles again. Who does he think he is? Lachlan Hewlett is injured for the USF Bulls. Not sure why he thinks he can run all over us. I mean, I guess he's a backfield creator, but I ain't seen it yet. So the quarterback was injured. They do have their backup in the game now for this 3rd and 6. Definitely got to get the stop here. Backup can't just come in and convert. Oh, bad move by the running back there. I feel like if he would have put his shoulder down and tried to go straight up the field, he could have gotten us. But instead, he tries to juke outside where we were ready for him, making it 4th and 3. Bulls are going to have to punt. All right, we're starting this drive from the 27-yard line. 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Definitely going to try to go down and, like I said, at least get another field goal, take this lead back, put it back in our defense's hands. Guess who coming across the middle of the field? Everhart picking up yet another first down on the little drag. And this time, lesson learned, we're going to go ahead and let the quarter end. No need to run another play. Starting the 4th quarter here. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. See if we got a man. Can he put it over the defense? No, nearly picked off. I mean, it was laying all in his stomach, but he just could not bring it in. Eli Baggs almost threw a pick to start the 4th quarter off, would have gave USF all the momentum back. Can't have that. 2nd and 10. Got a guy dragging across the field. It'll be Johnson Fuller, nearly picking up the first down, making it a 3rd and 1. Probably, like I said, going to put it back on the ground here. Definitely handing that to the back. Hunter Smith picking up the first down. That's all we needed. Didn't need a chunk play on that one. Let's keep driving down the field, working this clock, trying to get a score. Got a man. No, terrible read by Eli Baggs there as he throws the interception on the 1st and 10. Trying to hit the dig route coming across the field, but he did not put enough air under it. Linebacker was sitting on that one. We'll be putting our defense back onto the field, asking them for yet another stop. Oh, bro. Oh, my God. Safety is getting his ankles broken by the running back there. That was embarrassing. I can't wait. I had to call a timeout after that one. I mean, I gotta talk to my safety. I had to call a timeout after that one. Look at him coming up and getting broken. I mean, did he even try to make the tackle? Coming up and getting broken, eating the turf. Had to call a timeout. Backup quarterback is still in the game. The starter might not be able to come back in for this one. It said there's a chance he might return. It's a foot contusion, but we're going to get the sack. Doesn't matter who's back there playing quarterback. 4th sack of the game. Needed that one after that big run they had. Samuel Kufel is in there again. His 2nd sack of the day. You love to see it. Making it a 2nd and 15. I bet you they put it on the ground. Of course they will because they're timid. Making it 3rd and 13. And you know the motto. They will not be converting this. I don't care how far you spread us out. 3rd and 13. And they're going to throw just a little bubble, and we're going to come up and wrap up and make that tackle for a loss. Trevor Holton with his 5th tackle of the game. 4th and 15. Go ahead, give us the ball back, please. See if they can punt this to the end zone, maybe. We'll field it. Just try to get a little bit of yards, not getting anything going, so we'll be starting from our 11-yard line. Hope we can make something shake. I know I keep saying it, but I really might need to put the ball back on the ground after that last interception. But on this first play, we are going to start out with a pass, hitting Johnson Fuller, dragging across the field again, of course. Oh, and he jukes out 3 defenders, but he doesn't have the speed to take it all the way yet. That was still a great game. Look at him getting us to the 48-yard line. We needed that one bad. They're going to highlight Eli Baggs, but that was all Johnson Fuller on the run after catch. Look at that. Juking 3 defenders all into each other with that little weak-ass juke move. Picking up a big first down for us. Definitely needed that one. We really can't have any more interceptions or turnovers. We need a score. The momentum is in our hands. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Oh, nowhere to really go with this one. Wide receivers are not scrambling. They're not coming back to the ball, so I can get it to them. They're just going to stand there. So we'll just throw it away, making it 2nd and 10. On a little bit of halfback draw here since we've been passing the ball all day. Defense is going to spread out. Keenan will hit the hole. Keenan Jones picking up 5 yards for us, making this 3rd down much more manageable as we're just under 6 minutes left in the 4th and final quarter of this game. Tight end is open. We're going to hit him and pick up the first down and a little bit more with the tight end there on the 3rd and 5. We had to have that one. So now we'll go ahead and put it back on the ground. 1st and 10. No need to put it back in the air as we're getting closer and closer in the field goal range here. But, Hunter Smith with a nice cut move, picking up the first down anyway. And like I said, I'm not trying to play trestle ball. I do want to still be aggressive, but there's a difference between being aggressive and stupid. So definitely going to take what we can get and try to make the most out of it. As we have a 1st and 10 here from the 20-yard line. Oh, just couldn't get that out. We had Keenan Jones running the whip route inside. Almost had him, but didn't have enough time there from our offensive line. Bringing up a 2nd and 10. Not sure I want to pass the ball again, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and audible here to a run play. Pull the guard around and not get anything but a yard there. Making it 3rd and 9. Still in field goal range, so not gonna throw anything stupid, but I definitely can't take a sack either and make that kick harder than it needs to be. But let's see if we can pick up a first down, and we will. Hunter Smith with the big catch, first down inside the 5-yard line for the Temple Owls. Definitely needed that one. We even had the tight end going out on the flat, but we needed it was 3rd and 9, so we needed a lot of yards, and the tight ends are a little bit slow. But Hunter Smith had us on the corner route from the backfield, getting us to the 3-yard line, converting that 3rd and 9. You love to see it. Let's go ahead and punch it in the end zone here. So, of course, we got Hunter Smith in at the running back position. Got to try to get him the touchdown, and he will get the touchdown because he just got us to the 3-yard line. Definitely deserved to get that touchdown. That's going to put us up 16-12. Let's go ahead and get this field goal, make it 17-12. The USF Bulls are going to need a touchdown if they want to beat us. No field goal will get it done. And the extra point is good, making it 17-12. 9 plays, 89-yard drive. Wonderful drive there by the Temple Owls offense, finally putting it together late in this game, but they came through when they needed to, so I will take that every time. Return man is going to bring it out here. Oh my God. No. I swear to God, it's just because I'm recording. They take it all the way back. He took it out the end zone. That was like a 103-yard kickoff return. I can't believe it. That ain't happened to me. That ain't happened to me in college football 25. That ain't happened this whole time I've been playing college football 26 until I turn on this goddamn camera and start recording gameplay. Do I get a kick return taken all the way on me? I mean, I think this team is addicted to close games. With how this season has started, I think they're truly addicted to close games. Now, the Bulls are going to try to go for 2, put themselves up by 3. So if we do kick a field goal to force overtime. Oh, I'm all over the place. Oh, quarterback with a little, not juke move, but he dipped us. Getting in, making this a 3-point game instead of a 1-point game if we would have stopped them. I should have caught a fair catch. Why? We're not going to get a kickoff return. Only the CP. Now we got to put the ball in our offense's hands again to go down and at least get us a field goal to tie this thing up and force overtime. This is a conference game, so it is important. We definitely do need to win this. And we're going to get sacked. Nobody there for Eli Banks to get the ball out to. So we're going to get sacked, making it 2nd and 17, pushing us back to our own 9-yard line. I mean, call me crazy, but I'm going to check this into an inside zone because they only have the mic there. Should be able to get some yards. If we can hit the hole, we can't get skinny and hit the hole. I should have known that shit. If this was Madden 25, you probably could have got through that hole because I like the running in Madden 25. I feel like it was done really well. But this is college football 26 and can't really run for shit. So 3rd and 15. We're scrambling a little bit. I mean, we gotta throw it because there's 2 guys there. And he caught it and he dropped it. Hunter Smith saved us a drive ago, but there is a flag on the play. They're going to call pass interference on the defense. Look at us getting bailed out there. So much for home field advantage. Wow, we really just got saved there. We would have had to punt the ball right back to USF, but instead we'll be picking up a 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line after that defensive pass interference call. I'm going to run a screen here. The linemen are too slow to get out there to block for Keenan Jones. If they get out there, get their fat asses out there and block, probably a touchdown, but for whatever reason, they were running through quicksand, didn't want to go block for Keenan Jones. So it'll be 2nd and 6 as we roll out here. And we're just going to scramble with Eli Baggs, and he's going to go down and slide, protect his body, protect the ball, pick up the 1st down as we head to the 2-minute timeout. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Let's go ahead and get it going. Of course, we're going to hit the little drag with Everhart just to pick up some yards. We'll pick up 4, making it 2nd and 6. I mean, we're under 2 minutes now, and that clock is tick, tick, tick. And we do have 2 timeouts, but there's no room for mistakes. We need points here. We hit the tight end, and he's going to hold on to the ball for the 1st down. We will run a little bit of hurry up. We will, yeah, see if we can catch them off guard a little bit. Not take so much time off that clock. And we'll run some RPO. Oh, nice juke move by Hunter Smith as he gets it to the 40-yard line. Almost has the first down for us. Not quite there, so we're just going to run another inside zone to pick up that first down. Because that is the most important thing to get, and we just barely get it. 1st and 10, just picking up a yard there. As it's a minute and 10 seconds left in this game. USF cannot get the ball back. If they get the ball back, it's game over. Nothing else to be done. Oh, and we're going to get sacked. Wow. Sacked with 58 seconds left. We're going to have to call a timeout. That's something else that couldn't happen, man. We can't be back there getting sacked. That's not going to cut it. 2nd and 16 with 1 timeout, 56 seconds left. These are the kind of games we've been having all year. I'm not a fan of these, man. Don't make me retire early. Just throw it. Can't take another sack. 3rd and 16. Player hurt for the Bulls. Era Singleton. Hopefully that slows down that pass rush because they have just been having their way with it. Probably should be throwing something a little deeper considering it's 3rd and 16, but I want to see if we can hit one of these drag routes and get some yak yards after catch. Gotta snap it here. We do get a snap off, and we do have somebody dragging across the field. That is Stewart. He's going to cut it up the field, pick up the first down, and much, much more, getting us to the 19-yard line. But he did not go out of bounds, so we do have to run the hurry up here. 44 seconds. Clock is stopped, and it is running now. See if we can catch him off guard. 40 seconds left. Let's try to get in the end zone, man. Don't want a field goal here. Let's go ahead, get a touchdown. Whip route. Oh, nearly picked off there. Nearly picked off there, but the clock is stopped, so we got to be happy for that. 2nd and 10, 32 seconds, man. It's intense. This place is kind of rocking a little bit, not going to lie. But Eli Baggs isn't phased. I think Eli. Oh, man. Kind of glad he dropped that. That would have been a lot of time coming off the clock. But that makes it 3rd and 10. I think Eli really wants to challenge Tramel Jones for his spot, but he's been playing decently. If he can continue to protect the ball and get us in the end zone, I might look at Eli a little more serious as he almost throws another pick. We're going to have a 4th and 10. We're going to have to kick that field goal. But taking a look here, because I did want to hit the slot coming across the field, but he just ran a terrible route. I mean, the DB is all over this. Look, ran a terrible route. Slow. DB is all over it. We are going to have to kick the field goal and force overtime here if we can hit this. If we miss, we are... Oh, they're going to try to ice us. I ain't going to lie, y'all. I ain't really kicked my own field goals. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of simulation. So this might not go well. We might lose this game off the field goal. No, he hits it. Okay, we're going to overtime. We just tied it up, making it 20-20. I have no faith in USF scoring in 20 seconds. Oh, that's kind of crazy. 20-20-20 across the board. Nevertheless, this is going to be an overtime game unless these assholes run another 103-yard kickoff back. I still can't believe we would have had this game won if they didn't return that kick on us. So definitely got to get on the special teams coach as we stop them there at the 12-yard line. I can't believe they ran that kick back. Still got to play a little bit of defense here. They do have 2 timeouts, but they're probably just going to run the ball. There's only 18 seconds left. Don't want to have a so the 23. Yeah, they're just going to let the quarter end. Play for overtime, so we will be having another overtime game here. So y'all can see how bad my nerves are, like that Coastal Carolina game. We're headed to OT, man. Let's go ahead and choose. Oh, I didn't even get to do the coin toss. It didn't just say USF won. I didn't get to pick. I had like 3 seconds. I was going to pick heads. I didn't even get to see what it was, but whatever. USF is going to start out on defense first, putting our offense out there on the field. Let's just not turn the ball over, man. If we could get a field goal, I have faith in our defense getting the stop or forcing the field goal as well. We just can't have any turnovers, man. Oh my God, we had a receiver coming open. He got him off the line, but of course, the line can't block. I mean, center getting killed and the left guard just like not helping him out at all. Center, I told y'all the center was gonna be getting killed all season. He doesn't take the game serious. He's wearing number 69, out there fucking around, getting shed. I was ready for that fade to come open and just couldn't get it out there. At least we didn't take the sack or fumble the ball. Gotta take the wins. Second and 10. Let's see if we can cut this run up through the middle of the field, maybe. No, not getting anywhere with that. Probably should have tried to force it to the outside, but that safety was coming down fast. 3rd and 11 from the 26 because we lost a yard here in overtime. Not off to a hot start. Probably are just going to have to take the field goal. But we got to see what we can try for here on 3rd down. Tight end is not going to have enough to pick up the 1st down, making it 4th and 3. So you know what that means. We got to bring the kicker back out here onto the field to go ahead and give us a 3-point lead. Put it back in the hands of our defense. And that's a... Wow. That'll be how the game ends. I mean, I guess I didn't have the damn arrow over far enough to the right. Everything else was lined up perfectly. I mean, oh, what the hell can you do with that one, I guess? That ain't have anything to do with home field advantage in this game. That was just arrow not far enough to the right. Missed the kick to the left. Yeah. See if we can get a stop here. I mean, we pushed him back for 2 yards, but I really don't think we're going to push them out of field goal range. They keep spreading the field out. I hate that wide-ass formation. I should know that they're running the ball on that every time. It's probably an RPO play. No, it was an inside zone, I guess. Oh, 3rd and 11. We're probably going to just bring pressure here because I can't imagine them trying to pass the football. They don't actually need to. So let's blitz the linebackers, see if we can push them back any further. Oh, they are going to throw the ball. Oh, and he overthrew him, but it's not going to matter. They're kicking a field goal. I really wanted the sack there. They're kicking the field goal from the 26-yard line. Should be an easy field goal, but we're going to burn the timeout anyway. Try to ice the kicker. They're at home, so pretty much thinking the game is over with here. Not going to be able to get there for the block. Ball game. So in our very first game for the channel, we are going to lose to the USF Bulls and 1 overtime by missing a kick, and they just make their field goal. That sucks, but as you can see, it's going to be an uphill battle. Definitely got some things to improve on, but yeah, that was the first episode. Not sure when I'm going to get these out. Got some editing to do, but I'll be coming at you guys with another episode. Episode 2 might come out before I get to read any comments on episode 1. Obviously, will come out first, but I'll probably go ahead and record episode 2 now. So I'll try to improve off of episode 1, but like I said, I'm new to YouTube. This is a new channel. We might be a little shaky starting things off, but we'll get better. So please just stick with me. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.